What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and tonight we're going to be talking about the controversial reveal of Season 2 for COD 2.0, our new roadmap, and everything else coming to multiplayer. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and let me know down below in the comment section, honestly, how are you guys feeling about the DLC marketing we got earlier today for multiplayer, Warzone, and even DMZ? Of course, we'll be making separate videos talking about each individual game mode. Those videos will be scattered across the next couple of days, but today we're going to focus on the paid portion of COD 2.0, the premium experience this year, which is just Modern Warfare 2 and the multiplayer. Now, in some more positive news though, for multiplayer specifically, today we got a new playlist update for the base game itself. They've separated Shipment and Shoot House, so we no longer have Shoot the Ship as one playlist. We now have a Shipment 24/7 playlist and a Shoot House 24/7 playlist, which is good for those out there that may have been annoyed by the unfair balance of getting one map more than another when searching in Shoot the Ship. So there you have it with that. But it was confirmed earlier this afternoon that Season 2 does indeed begin on February 15th at 9 a.m. Pacific. Now, that should be when everything goes live for every mode, but keep in mind, when the preload goes out on maybe Monday or Tuesday, you might see some of the weapons, some of the maps available early via private matches, even some of the game modes. And then when the season does start on Wednesday the 15th, you might see a situation where maybe at 9 a.m. Pacific, the Battle Pass goes live, or some of the content for Warzone, but not all the content for maybe DMZ. That happened with Season 1, where I think there was an update at around 8 or 9 a.m. Central, which is really early, in which I think the Battle Pass went live and some content for multiplayer, but then at the usual update time, which is 11 a.m. Central, which is 9 a.m. Pacific, that's when the content ended up rolling out for Warzone 2 and even DMZ. So I'll keep you guys posted with what's coming out at what specific time, if that is going to be the case again. But if you guys want to support the channel, it really means the world to me. Be sure to check out today's sponsor. Now, tonight's video is sponsored by Gel Blaster. If you were looking to bring some Call of Duty action into real life, then you can have some fun with the semi and fully automatic blasters featuring revolutionary water-based gellets. The Gel Blaster Surge provides up to 4 hours of play. They're mess-free, non-toxic, and safe for kids. This is a much better blaster than its competitors. Each blaster also comes with 10,000 eco-friendly gellets that begin to dehydrate after impact. You actually get to grow your ammo by pouring the gellets into a 1-gallon container of water, followed by waiting around 2 hours for them to grow. Now, as a reminder, the gellets are safe for the environment, pets, people, or any surfaces. They disintegrate on impact and immediately begin to dehydrate, leaving no residue behind. But if you're ready to start blasting, then be sure to click on the link down below and use code DKD10 to get 10% off your order. But thank you to Gel Blaster for sponsoring tonight's video. Now back to the video, taking a look at the roadmap here for Season 2. Obviously, we'll be talking about the other game modes in separate videos that I have planned, but at a quick glance, just at the Modern Warfare 2 portion of the roadmap, the multiplayer community isn't going to be happy, right? When it comes to the multiplayer maps, we're looking at maps that were kind of already in the game, content that was on deck, essentially ready to go, which, if anything, should have came out during that big drought in January, right? They could have added in some extra ground war maps, or party game modes, or sections cut off from Al Mazrah into 6v6. That would have been suited better for, I think, January, not the start of a new season, at least in my opinion. But yeah, we do see a lot of game modes coming to MP, which I would say it's better early than late with some of those. Rather drop all those now, get those out the way so that the next few seasons end up adding in actual new game modes. And you have confirmation of ranked play and a new raid episode coming later in season. Got to look at 2 bundles there towards the bottom, right? A tracer pack for the crossbow, an operator pack, and a tracer bundle known as Shinobi. It looks like Ronin is the only new operator, at least for right now, available through the Battle Pass. We're getting new skins for Rose and even Nova. About, 5 new weapons, 1 coming in season. And then obviously for the Warzone 2 and DMZ side of things, those modes are getting the most support, as you could see here, for the upcoming season. Now, I'd hope to see a roadmap for a Reloaded update coming at some point in late March. Hopefully that roadmap contains even more surprises that we didn't know about for the premium part of Call of Duty this year, which is, of course, Modern Warfare 2. But here's the thing, guys, they actually did it. It was a meme for a good couple of weeks. We talked about it on the podcast. It was a meme that they would add Museum to the roadmap and label it as new content. Theoretically, it is a new map if you didn't play the beta, so I get that. But Museum just felt like it just should have been one of those random hot drops that came out on a random week, especially in January when there was nothing going on. Just a random drop bringing that map back without even saying anything. They don't have to tweet anything out or market it. Just drop the map back into the game and nobody would have complained about it, right? But labeling it as new, that's going to piss people off. And then Dome, I love Dome. It's a great great map. It was in Modern Warfare 2, 3, even back in Ghost, but they just had it in Vanguard last year in the form of Radar. So it's funny when we talked about this before, when the point of interest leaked for the Resurgence map, Ashika Island, one of those points of interest is Castle, and everybody out there assumed that meant that Castle from World at War or Vanguard was coming into this game, and I'm like, no. There's no way they add Castle to Modern Warfare 2, and they didn't, because they just had it last year. But what does that mean now? They had Dome last year, and they're bringing it back right now for Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. So the rumors were true, I guess. We have Museum labeled as a new map and a Remaster as a new map. Those are the only 2 maps we're getting as of right now for 6v6. No indication that we're getting any other 6v6 content for the duration of Season 2. Hopefully Reloaded brings some surprises our way in March, but if the season lasts another 90 days, which is 3 months, which is unlikely, people are going to be done. And people are already probably done with the multiplayer. But in terms of the battle maps coming for Ground War and Invasion, I mean, the more the merrier. I know those modes have been a bit broken since launch. I haven't played too much of it. I guess it's cool for long shots or sniping. But again, these reports from Al Mazrah coming to Ground War and Invasion, if they were released new areas from like Las Almas or somewhere else that we saw in campaign, they would have been received better. But these are all areas that have been in the game for months. Even if we just got 2 new 6v6 maps, original maps, people would have been a little bit more happy. Not that much, but better than what we are seeing right now in the community. And even Espresso brought up a good point. We'll end up going a good 5 months without seeing any genuine new original multiplayer maps in the game you paid for. That's insane. I don't mean to bring up Cold War time and time again, but it's relevant here. People are now waking up to the fact that Cold War had a very strong post-launch season, considering it was a pandemic-made game and a game that wasn't Treyarch's to begin with, and still came through with an incredible amount of support for every game mode nearly equally, right? Every time multiplayer got an update, that was separate from whatever Fireteam got or whatever Warzone got or what Zombies got, whereas Modern Warfare 2 and COD 2.0 was supposed to be a new era for the franchise. We're just seeing the same environments thrown across different game modes to where it's like you're playing the same content every season, and that's not what people want to see. Now, if the mid-season update brings out at least 1 original MP map, or let's say Gunfight featuring, 3 to 5 standalone small maps that are all just exclusive for Gunfight, it'll help redeem multiplayer a lot more for Season 2, but that's not even looking likely, so have to wait and see what happens. But just look back at Cold War for a second. You never saw them cutting out portions of Fireteam maps or Rebirth or Verdansk and putting that into Cold War multiplayer. You never saw that. People out there weren't mad when they added remasters like Drive-In or WMD or Jungle, because we had so many original maps in that game, a lot of them that played well, to where people weren't bothered by it. But with COD 2.0 right now, people are definitely concerned, and rightfully so. But taking a look here at more of the multiplayer side of this new blog post we got for Season 2, they do go ahead and mention ranked play with some gangster looking CDL skins there, as you can see. Big fan of how those look, and more information about ranked is right here. This feature-packed standalone competitive multiplayer mode uses CDL approved rules, restrictions, maps, and modes, all while rewarding players with exclusive items and visible skill ranks to show off with pride. Work your way up through 7 skill divisions, from bronze to iridescent, all the way up to top 250, where your name will be displayed on a special top 50 leaderboard. Earn skill division skins based on your highest rank for that season, including a set for finishing a season in the gold division or above for the first time, as well as unique rewards given out each season as well. Another nice look there at an upcoming competitive looking skin for MW2 multiplayer. Loving that. As you fight to increase that skill rating SR, you will climb through a set of ranked play ranks 1 to 50. This does not reset with each season. Everyone grants a star towards this rank system, and every 5 ranks awards a new operator skin, plus complete a seasonal win challenge or challenges over the course of each rank play season and earn even more cosmetic rewards to represent your dedication to this competitive arena. Stay tuned for a dedicated ranked play blog from Treyarch, which obviously they've made ranked play, so they'll come out with that blog in a couple days, detailing more about the rewards, the ranking system, and even more. So awesome info for those out there that are interested in the competitive aspect of COD 2.0. But also an update regarding Prestige. You can now level up all the way to 500 with the launch of Season 2 on February 15th. Time to put those double XP tokens to good use, absolutely. At the start of Season 2, the Prestige rank cap will be increased to Prestige 10, with the level cap increased to 500. So Prestige 6, level 300, 7 will be 350, 8 will be 400, 9 will be 450, and then lastly, Prestige 10 will be unlocked at level 500, the max level that can be achieved in Season 2. Hopefully Season 3 doesn't get delayed, and hopefully this isn't more than, a 60 or 70 day season at most, so that we don't have a Season 1 issue where everybody out there hits max rank pretty quick quickly and then has nothing to grind XP for a good month and a half plus after that. So we'll have to wait and see how that works. Each prestige rank also unlocks a new set of challenges. Complete these to earn new calling cards, including animated calling cards for completing full sets of challenges. As stated previously, all progress will not reset at the beginning of each season. Players will continue ranking up at the level they ended season 1 at, whether it was before the prestige ranks 1 to 55 or within the prestige ranks 56 to 250. So a great way to innovate on a feature that I actually like, which is seasonal prestige, giving us a reason to come back every season and level up more. I do like that a lot, but with that, we just want the seasons to last too long to where you get stuck at a cap for, what, 90 days, almost 3 months. It's a bit ridiculous. But also, here in the blog, information about combat record and leaderboards. For those out there that have been on the edge of their seats dying to hear more about what's going on with stats in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer or Warzone 2, they did confirm Warzone 2 combat records will come online as a part of Season 2. However, the stats present in the Warzone 2 combat record will only be from the activation date forward and will not include stats from Season 1. All your kills, wins, nukes will not transfer at all into the Season 2 combat record for Warzone 2. Furthermore, Leaderboards for Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer will be online as a part of Season 2. For additional updates, be sure to check the patch notes. So those will end up dropping, of course, at some point early next week. Now, what I want to end the video with is this. Was the delay worth it? The season got delayed by 2 weeks, and if anything, that's a bit concerning that the content we're looking at least for the Modern Warfare 2 side of things, might not have been ready for February 1st, right? Dome that's already in Warzone, Museum that was in during the beta, those ground war sections that are also from Al Mazrah, that might not have been ready for February 1st. So I'm like, wait, what has been going on behind the scenes? Something has to have gone wrong. For a game that broke this many records, for a game called Modern Warfare 2, what possibly went wrong to the point where we're seeing less content in the base version of this game than we saw in Vanguard, and especially less than what we got in Cold War or even Modern Warfare 19? Now, obviously, with the delay of Season 2, there were higher and higher expectations being set for the content, but I at least wanted to see 2 original 6v6 maps. Can't get everything you want, I understand that, but I'm still in a bit of shock about what we got today for multiplayer. I mean, even Charlie Intel reminded us that we got promised an unprecedented amount of support for Modern Warfare 2. That's probably a statement that completely reflects what's going to be added to Warzone and DMZ for sure, but what about the game you actually paid for? Things just aren't adding up, and I hope we get some answers soon as to what's going on with Modern Warfare 2 that cost $70. But that is about it. This has been DK Dynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the controversial reveal we got today for Season 2 of COD 2.0? How are you feeling about our new roadmap and everything coming to multiplayer? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.